What's going on, guys?
Right.
What's up?
Is Kradix here yet?
I just summoned him. We should be able to head in once he comes to. Oh, unless he's already inside. Is he already inside?
Yeah, just went in.
Oh.
And which lower do you bargain?
Do you need protection?
Do you need protection? Do I have any healers? What? As soon as that goes away, I'll pull.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey,
Sure, but
Weird, why can't I target anything with my skills?
I need this blockade broken and these docks secured.
You should have never challenged the might of Puteris or Scab.
We're not here to taunt them.
Hey, you.
Focus on the ritual. We must
Hey.
ensure all our behavior.
Oh, me will. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy myself while doing it.
Put a stop to whatever ritual those cult tyrants are attempting. And quill the lathering while you're at it.
I'm sorry guys, I'm back.
look at that pathing blizzard. Look at my pet just stuck up on the stairs.
Easy, man.
Good job, Liz. Oh, there we go.
How was everyone's weekend?
That's some powerful Mordor don't see
We're
priest be
all
cooking
weekend,
up.
so
They
my weekend just
summoned
started.
a nasty thing.
it's very cold.
I don't care what that monstrosity is. Bring it down, champions.
Got some ads behind us.
Yeah, someone having issues maybe?
No, Pills is just taking an unauthorized leave of absence in the Holy Land.
Did you lease them out to it for our standard fee?
I don't remember what was the what did we determine was the fee?
I mean, wasn't it like because he was the GM, it was like 500k a second?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I might have forgotten a 0. I think I said 50k.
Oh, rip. Dude, we're gonna be broke.
Yeah.
Alright, can we summon Seamum and Eclipse here, Kradex, please?
Is the Anthem demo out or something right now? Because I've seen a few people of my friends play.
It's pre-release right now.
Oh, gotcha.
Thank you for the summons.
There's about 5 people that are like under 60% repair, so let's go ahead and repair it, guys.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna name names.
Do it.
I'm being nice tonight.
He's reformed.
Yeah, I'm reformed.
We shot him a few too many times in TTT last night.
He really is the worst detective in TTT.
Yeah, I have to learn how to play detective. I'm working on it though, I'm sorry.
I shot James right in front of you, and you were just like, okay.
I see nothing.
Alright, well, since Pills seems to be kind of busy right now, who's here either Friday night for our normal kill or last Thursday? If you'll just go ahead and put like 1 in raid chat for me, please.
Say they gonna do what?
Were you here either Friday night when we killed it on normal or Tuesday for heroic, or I'm sorry, Thursday for her? Everybody seeing it, know kind of what we're doing? That's good. Okay, y'all were here. Y'all have seen the fight, y'all know what y'all are doing. Sex Tank and Soldier, y'all are still gonna be slowing the ad. As far as I'm aware, I don't think anything has changed.
Shit, Donnie Frost?
Yeah, but we gotta get your trap on it first before he frostbolts it. Instant slow. Especially for the ads, because there's gonna be a set of ads, and I think it's gonna be the 3rd set of 2 ads is when we're committing to the boss. So we won't actually kill that set of ads. That's when we're gonna commit to burning the boss. So we have to make sure those ads are slowed the whole way to the boss. So tar traps, frost shocks from our shamans, like anything we can do to slow those ads while we're burning the boss. Because the longer it takes for them to get to the boss, the more time we have to burn. I don't know which way Pills is going to do the orbs, because there's been 2 ways it has been discussed with him today, and depending on if we're going to try to cheese/exploit, I guess, or if we're going to do a different way, that's up to him. Range DPS is going to stack. Pretty sure range DPS is actually going to go side to side, left to right, instead of front to back. Melee DPS is still going to do stack on star. I'm not assist. Stack on star on the left hand side. Go across and then D out. Do I need to do my dudes for people so y'all understand what I'm talking about, or do we got it? Okay. Sure, either Pills or Seamum will be calling out when to move for sea swells. I know we're stacking for those. All of melee DPS, roughly where I'm standing now, and forward. So like this line here, and forward. All of melee DPS is soaking the Ire of the Deeps, which is the blue orb. To make sure we're not killing each other or moving when we're not supposed to be. We're actually going to leave the... I think either strat that we've talked about is allowing us to leave the orb that the ad spawns on the deck. So nobody is going to pick it up until we get 10 stacks of the debuff. Now that debuff does that buff, the orb does starting out at like 17,000 damage for the first pulse. Then it pulsates every 2 seconds after that, giving us a stacking debuff that increases the nature damage we take by 5% per stack. AKA, we're going to be taking, by the time the actual orb is picked up, 50% increased nature damage. If you get hit by your own sea swell, you're dead, pretty much. Like, just your solo one. Like I said, I don't know how Pills wants to handle the ad, if we're going to try to cheese it and place it on this, or if we're going to do it another way that we talked about. The boats are the same, guys. I've seen those. On the boats, Jules, I think we talked about this, and I think you're the only one that it matters for realistically. Don't blow 1 minute cooldowns again on the same ad. So if brother or sister hasn't changed over to the other boat, don't do your 1 minute cooldowns again, because I think that will possibly cause them to desync. If we're looking at HPs and then you blow a cooldown, that's gonna kind of ramp up
I'll
your
try it
DPS.
out and see how it works.
Flied Lice, since I think you're sitting on the longest cooldown, as far as I'm aware, you're gonna call out when you have meta available again, and that is when, after Flied Lice calls out that he has meta, is when we're gonna be lusting on one of the sets of ads, I believe. Like I said, some of this Pills can come here and change. I'm trying to just tell you from what I've had conversations with him in the last couple days about, and go off of that. Does anybody have any questions about some of that so far? Y'all are so smart. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Besides High Five, he's Canadian.
I think Lano, you and Pills, when we have two sets of, or I don't know if from the start or when we have two sets of the ads, are going to be in charge of picking up one of the orbs. I don't know. Like I said, that's like, there's 3 different strategies he's talked about, and I don't know which ones he is going with. So. Do y'all want to gamble?
Yes, please.
Only if it's my life.
Oh, he's back.
Hey.
He can re-explain anything that I said I wasn't sure about.
I'm sure everything's fine. We need to mark our backline people.
Are we doing? I don't have assist, so I couldn't put up raid markers.
Did I give you assist?
It wouldn't let me. Are we doing tanks? Or are we doing you and Lana the whole time? Or how do you want to do that? That's the
So
one thing I didn't touch.
First four individuals will be tanks, and then after we start getting 2 ads, we'll get alternate between me and Lano to help out with the second
one.
Groups around.
High five. And see them.
Do you want 5 healers or 4? I think we only have 4 because we don't have full 20.
Let's try 4 because I don't know. I think we'll be alright. Okay, so that being said, Soldier and Sex Tank. With that being said, and Pills deciding it's gonna be on tanks. Eternum, me and you are actually gonna pick up the orb after it pulsates on the ground and run it to the back. So we're gonna clear, and we're gonna drop off the ad and drop our debuff. So I will take the first one with my defensive cooldowns. I don't know how much damage we're gonna take. If realistically I calculated it out right, we're only going to be taking like 30k damage per second if we use our defense. So after the first ad spawns, you'll pick up the boss first. First ad spawns, I'll taunt off of you. I'll sit on boss and have my kelp wrapping stack up to 5. When we have enough debuffs from the orb, I'll pick up the orb, you taunt off of me, and then I'll clear and drop the ad off. And then the boss will sit on you until we're ready to pick up the orb and I'll taunt off. So you'll be able to use your defensives. Technically it's going to be the 3rd ad that we spawn. And then I'll use mine on the 4th ad. And then on that 4th ad is when we're actually going to get the double sets. So then Lano and Pills will be picking up 1 orb and we'll be picking up the other orb still. But we'll need like pain suppression, or Eclipse is running Guardian Spirit and cocoons and stuff like that because I don't think we will have cooldowns. And this is like for science testing. I'm not 100% sure that we're not going to get take way too much damage. So
Pills, I assume that we're going to be clearing the range poops.
Yeah, on the 4th ad. So when we start getting doubles, that's when we're gonna really start focusing on trying to get the clearing. But until that point, until we start seeing that second one, then we're just gonna let the tanks start doing what they can. I think it's just Canwy, right? Canwy and Eternum. Because I think Eternum, you have your torpedo, right?
I mean, who knows how we'll interact with it, but could try.
Okay.
If you have full movement with it, you're good.
If there's an issue with it, we can just keep moving it. But what Candy wants to try is just to have him clear stuff as much as possible, and then have the dispel right off the bat, because he'll be there dropping off the thing. We dispel, the ad dies faster. But we'll see how it goes.
That's kind of a novel strat.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. But as I said, we will give it a shot. Seamum, I'm gonna put a big nipple over your head. I can't see the diamond very much because it's kind of melds with the ground. Do you mind if I do that?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
I'm gonna put a big nipple right here.
Is range going forward and back or left and right?
You said left and right would be better, right?
Yeah, well, I think so, yeah.
Pills.
And you're always in range of the ads.
It's fine. Like left and right is okay. We just have to it's more cleanup duty for you, can't we? Like versus the straight up and down, you know.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to that because all the other shit that's going on. So it'd be more like let's just test it and see how. For science.
I really like how that video posted. Aside from the ad cheese, I really like how they took care of the tide pools. I mean,
the cheese is
amazing. They kept the whole area freaking clean.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, I put a feast down, guys. So eat up, and I'm gonna get to the flasks right now too. Eat up. Just ready.
How's your boats look?
Oh, I don't think Pills is even split group shit.
I haven't split groups.
I'll let you split groups.
Cauldron's down. That's pretty good. Okay. Groups 1 and 3 are going to be on the left side. Groups 2 and 4 on the right side. 1 and 3 on left, 2 and 4 on right.
One more thing. Did everybody get that wants it to see swell weak or?
Oh, nope. Damn it. Can you link it, bro?
Simo, can you link it in raid?
Yeah.
Was the counter for it?
Yeah, it tells you when to hold and then it tells you when to move.
Can it just play my character for me while it's at it?
That's a bot, bro. But I don't think you can bot raid. Odins don't bot anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna do a ready check to see who's got their shit together.
Is this full bore or a practice run?
Full bore. Just waiting on Flight and Cap, and then we'll go.
Sorry, I was getting the...
No, no problem. No, it's fine. Flight?
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, use your flasks if you haven't. Okay, everyone be frosty tonight. Super frosty.
I am super frosty. It's super cold.
Okay, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made a grave mistake. Let the skies split you apart. The storm brings ruin to the unworthy. Let the skies split you apart.
Hold your move. Had no fade. Yep.
Oh, slick, dude.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down, brother
Break
or
the
sister?
shield. Break the shield.
Brother.
Just tell us when we can.
You should be good. You are like 5% ahead actually now again.
Oh shit. Yeah, he's moving.
They have the Demon Hunter buff.
She's coming now. Brother side, slow down. There's an ad, brother side. DPS brother too. Break the ship. DPS on brother.
You want me to get in there up again?
Yeah. Add on brother side. Slow down DPS on brother too. Stop. Kill brother enough to kill the shield. And kill them both. Kill them both. Alright, back to the center platform.
Do you want me to lust?
No.
Stack up.
You turn him, you have boss first.
Yep, I got it.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Come on, everybody.
Melee soaking those, right?
Not those. Look, kill the ad melee. I'm taunting Eternal.
Alright, spell.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move.
Soaks.
We got it.
Okay,
I'm back.
okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm picking up. Somebody picked up the orb.
The guy's way ran over it.
We need slows.
Alright,
On the ads, please.
5, 4,
Meta is in 5.
2, 1.
Move.
You
Yeah, melee
must.
soak. Melee soak.
Let's wait for the two ads, honestly, for Lust, I think.
5, 4.
Melee second back up on star, far left. Actually, take that soak.
Move.
Jesus.
Turn him, there's an ad incoming now.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, what the heck? The ad just
5,
spawned right beside me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill ad.
Soaking this.
Yeah, I think people need a reminder of what Siren wailed up.
Yeah, we'll just go over that next time. Oh, I just want this.
5, 4, 3,
That one
2,
is.
1.
Just jump into the water.
Yeah, we're not. No, I don't need any sound.
Okay, Sex Tank and Eclipse, you know what happened, right?
Can you dispel can we steam him right quick, please?
Yeah. 5,
Okay, back
4,
to Sex Tank and Eclipse, you know what happened, right?
2, 1.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I know exactly what I did wrong.
Do you both have the weak aura that Simum just linked?
I don't have that one. I have a different one. I know it works. So.
Okay, excellent. Lano, how did you die, man? Did you get thrown off the edge?
No, I got a little unlucky. I got targeted by the siren, and he walked me through the angry storm and shit that drops on the boat when there's no boss on the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was sure. Okay. Simum, how did that back and forth or moving to the right?
Where's the percent?
It doesn't matter for me. It like works perfectly. It's more for range to reach the DPS or to reach the ad. So like if we're moving back and forth and the ad spawns and we're over here, you can't reach it right away. So we can get slows and more damage sooner.
No, I'm sorry. I miscommunicated that. I'm saying, how do you believe we all reacted to the?
Oh, it was good. It was much better than last time. Yeah.
Was it stacked appropriately?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, next question is, how did the cleaning go for you?
For me, fine.
Turn 'em?
I didn't get the first 3 orbs, so I think somebody in melee, guys, when the ad, like, I guess to clarify, when the ad dies, it's gonna leave this blue pulsating orb. Please, like, run around it, because I know somebody in melee accidentally picked up the ad at least once, possibly twice.
I know I actually picked up the first one.
So another thing, I want to start getting in the habit of the two melee and range. So the soak, you know, there's a big circle on the ground that spawns roughly like once every 10 seconds or so. To imagine this, and I hope, actually, I want to make sure everybody's listening to me. Just ready check to make sure that you are here and listening to me. Excellent. So dividing the, with me and Lano, right, on each other, I'm going to put a fucking symbol over my head so you can see me. Okay. So divide this arena into halves, okay? Between this little area here, we have to be soaking as a group on any type of pool. I think it's Ire of the Deep, it's what it's called. Whenever there's an Ire of the Deep that spawns, if it is on this side of the quadrant of this arena, the entire melee crew is going to soak that, or as much as humanly possible. If you get three individuals is fine, etc. But I just want it soaked. If a tank can pick up, that's fine as well. But I want to make sure that those all get soaked. Same thing on this half of the quadrant. You can move from your spot. If you're stacked up tightly over a Seamum can move over onto that tide pool spot, and we can all soak together as one. But every single one of these has to be soaked by a group of people. The damage is negligible if 10 people or less stack on top of the thing. If one person stacks on it, they're going to be dropped from 100% down to 20%, and that's no bueno. So we really want to get that down. Okay, if we learn anything on this next poll, I want people to really be proactive of soaking. It happens like every 10 seconds. Sex, thank you back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, Darth Vader.
That does not sound good.
Yeah, we
I'm
can't
gonna.
hear you.
I'm gonna.
Does not sound good?
No. Can you? Are you? Just. Is this your internet connection or is this your mic?
Maybe my mic. I was having trouble with my mic earlier, but my ping is 22.
Okay. Do me a favor, and just say, "I am your father."
I am your father.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm
Okay.
just trying to use a bad voice emulator.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna watch you to see if your screen freezes again, Sex Tank. If it does again, I'm gonna no hard feelings.
No, not at all.
Okay. Dropping a feast. The good feast.
Oh, the other thing is, I know one person. Just so you know, the first. Let me make sure I'm calling it by the right name. The first Storm's Whale is a random person, and it seems to be 100% of the time spawned on range DPS. So that first Storm's Whale is random. You are the one that's in charge of the first ad. You have to clear and then take it to the back. After that, we can plan exactly who is picking up the orb and clearing and everything else. But you, as range DPS for the first one, have to spawn it in the right location so we can set ourselves up for success.
Ready. Ready, check in your boats.
Where's Highest 5 symbol?
Don't got one anymore.
There you do, brother.
Yeah, buddy.
Spicy. Awesome. Let's get going.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Pre-pot.
1.
You have made a grave mistake. Let the skies split you apart. Winds, just those who defy you. Let the skies split you apart.
Brother side needs to slow down, alright?
The storm brings ruin to the unworthy. Let the skies split you apart. The thunder's voice rings.
Alright, by Other side, back off, back off, back off. Oh shit.
She's about to translocate, it's fine.
She's coming.
I'll chill you to the bone. I'll chill you to the bone. The siege bounty.
Add brother side.
Take.
Then I need DPS on brother.
I need heals. He's fighting me through all this AoE.
I'm on it. Got you.
We're pretty close on percent, so. Add on brother's side. Finish that ad before we go back to the docks. Don't go back yet, don't go back. Alright, you're safe to go back.
Five, four, three,
Melee soak that,
two,
please.
Oh, come on.
Add taunting Eternum.
five,
All the range should be on the
four,
finish
three,
them.
2, 1.
Soak melee.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee.
Stay stacked melee.
Come on.
Five, four,
Taunt Eternum.
3, 2, 1.
Spell, can we? Can we soak?
Range soak. Alright, stack up tight. Range soak again.
Stack tight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready to move, move back. There you go, good job.
Pick up that orb melee, just be careful with.
So can you take it with sprint?
5,
No.
4,
Range. So
2, 1.
Ready to move, move left.
It's melee soak.
On it, Ken.
pass.
Spell Eternum.
5, 4, 3,
Range soak.
2, 1.
Do 2 ads.
Spell, can we? Melee help on ads.
5, 4,
Yeah, might as well lust.
Stack up.
2, 1.
Lano, I need you to help me on these orbs, okay? You're gonna pick up the left one, I'm picking up the right.
Dead.
It's a wipe, guys. It's a wipe.
5, 4, 3,
Sex tank, clips.
1.
I faltered, that's why I died. I have a question though. I was watching as I was dead. I was watching the range move at the same time, and they all moved. But then we still had some AOE underneath us, drop. So I'm wondering why that is. Because
That's because somebody didn't soak, so another pool goes out if we don't soak.
So that's the ire of the deep.
Okay.
Sextang and Eclipse, giving it one last time here. I need
Sexity's
heals.
taking his DP or his kid off the download.
Excellent.
Guys, don't pick up orbs, please.
What is Lame Pex? What is that?
Apex.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know.
Apex Legends.
Oh, I see.
That's it.
Yeah, it was my bad dying. Apparently, if I fell rush from right here, I zoom at 100 miles an hour towards the bus. I'm not doing that again.
Okay, dropping a feast.
Did that too, man.
Okay, get your boats.
Just a quick question, healers. When are you mana potting if you need to mana pot?
I haven't had to yet. But if I did, I would do it right after we moved from
To the dock. Oh.
Yeah, I would do it on the dock. I haven't had to yet, but I would do it like after we collectively move, since I would know I would get the full 10 seconds.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's when I use mine. Is when we get back to the dock.
Is there for budget when budget comes across at 50%? Is there a good place to drop those sea storms, whatever the debuff we're getting?
Just on the edge.
Yeah, like right on the edges of the boat themselves. Not in the middle, whatever you do. Like the swirly, if you get from sister, drop them in the corners. And then if the brother things you get over yourself on circles, drop them on just the edges or corners. Sorry, yeah, edges. Okay, let's get going. The boat phase is looking pretty good. That was pretty nice. Pull on you, Kenny.
5, 4,
Pre-pot.
3, 2, 1.
You must be taught a lesson.
I'm sorry, Turnham, that's supposed to be the third one, not the second one. My apologies.
You want me to pick up the third one?
Yeah, you'll pick up the third one, I'll pick up the second one.
Alright, just remind me.
Yeah. Right side's 10 puts to slow down, or stop DPS completely.
Don't say right side, say brother or sister.
I said brother.
Break the shield.
Damn it. Ah, come on, give me some rage.
No escape from the sky's fury. The thunder's voice rings true. Find solace in the dead.
What?
Let the skies split.
Come on, left side, step it up. She's coming over now.
I'll chill you to the bone.
So, I definitely don't need buffs.
Add brother side.
Heals. R5.
DPS on brother.
Thanks.
I think Sister should slow down a bit.
Yeah, sister needs to stop DPS for about 5 seconds.
We're just missing one DPS over here.
We are too.
Alright.
Oh,
Add
I forgot about
brother
this.
side.
No.
Kill the ad. Pills, we might as well get him up, honestly.
As soon as this ad comes.
Burn the shield off.
Yeah, alright.
DPS boss. We're good.
Alright.
Slow down, sister.
He's off.
Alright, back to the dock.
Oh shit. That's why, boss.
5,
Indicators. I don't
4,
want any.
Melee soaking.
Cat.
There we go.
Egg come in. 3.
Five, 4, 3,
Everyone should be on the ad.
1.
Move.
Taunting you, sir.
Go ahead, dispel me. Dispel.
Yep. Range soak. Good job.
5.
We're gonna move forward so we
4,
don't pick this
3,
up.
2, 1.
You can
Turn
lust
him taunt. Can we, or dispel, can we?
Call when there's an ad, please. If you run one back.
4.
Yeah, it's somebody in
3,
range DPS picked it up.
2,
I didn't know.
1.
Melee soak. Leave this orb on the grounds.
Range soak.
We
You
gonna
turn him.
lust?
This one's yours.
5,
No.
4,
No lust.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, wait, wait.
Dodge.
Oops, too much.
Now you turn him.
Add in the back.
Range move.
5,
Right.
Melee soaking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee soak. Melee help on ad.
Range soak.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Turn him taunt.
1.
Range soak. Add in the back.
Spell, can we?
Now we lost.
5, 4, 3,
Slow on that.
1.
Ready to move. Don't die.
Range soak. Melee help on ad.
There's no more ranged. There's one range left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Range soak.
Swipe is
That's
100%.
That's what. It was actually a good progression though. Good guy. 43%. Getting a little better. Yeah, I think what Soldier said mid-fight was just we need to call out when those
5,
ads are executed
4,
quickly as
3,
range. Switch to them.
2,
We just need to know
1.
because we're not looking at them.
Don't really.
Don't release.
Can we also, just as a suggestion, when we're calling out the soaks, say like melee soak right or melee soak left or range soak right? Because with the melee people, we're looking at the boss and we have to like kind of look around behind us whenever the soaks get called out. And it's just faster to just look in a certain direction.
Oh,
if
that's
that
up to you.
makes sense.
That's up to you guys. Yeah, if you want to do that. Range is fine. I think range has a really good peripheral vision of itself. But whatever you guys need to do for melee.
Because sometimes, like with the half of the platform being as big as it is for the melee, like I have it zoomed out all the way, and I still can't quite see the back corners. Like
Because
that
you're looking
first
at this
one.
boss's nutsack, right?
Yeah.
You're not.
we're pretty
You're
much
not
in that
soaking.
one.
We're not soaking back corners, Abba.
No. So like, I'm talking about this
Back
back corner
corner
right
centers.
here of this quadrant. Like there was one that dropped like right about here, and I couldn't see it at first.
Yeah.
It
I think
was
you just.
so
I
far
think you
over
just
there.
want to say like soak right side, soak left side. I think it's all. he
Yeah,
wants to say.
exactly.
Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, I mean.
Basically, just
it-
calling out what side of the platform it is.
Yeah. Okay, buff out. Buff. We need warrior shout. Jewels. Gracias. Okay, let's get across. Less deaths on the boat, so less deaths on the boats.
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I was
told
gonna
to.
say. I don't know about you, but I had real bad RNG at that one.
I was listening to
What's
the
that? Oh, it's
tempting
Jesus.
song of
Tell us.
Osiris.
Well, technically, you can look to see which corner the ad is going to be at, and you can get yourself in the opposite kitty. Technically.
I'm gonna take his death. I'm gonna take blame for that because I yanked him away from the siren, but I yanked him into crap, and that's probably what killed him. So you can blame it on Eclipse.
I would say, well, because people like having him walk into the crap is kind of what the point of the fight is, though. Like it slows the individual down. Ready checking, Steve is here.
So I did good then.
It also doesn't tell you right away if you're being targeted by the ad, so I had run over to beat it down, and then it targeted me, and I was like, oh crap, so I tried to run from it.
Yeah, don't do that. You should, if you're a melee, you shouldn't even go anywhere near the ad until you know who's.
Yeah.
That's a idiot check right there. You can just quickly fix that.
Wow.
Yeah. Waiting for Cat. Good attempt though, guys. Very good attempt. It's cleaning up in the back, which is good. Good job, Sax and Eclipse too. You guys improved.
You were threatened, and so I got on board.
I get migraines.
Sorry
all the...
about that.
No, I get migraines all the time, Cat.
Yeah, I have like chronic migraines. I just needed to get water to take my medicine.
I play like when I get a migraine, I like turn off all the lights, shut like any type of light. I put blankets
let's pull.
under any cracks in the door, lay on a cool linoleum floor in the bathroom if I have a really bad one.
That's generally what I have to do. I have a minor sensory ones. My senses just get overloaded. They usually only go away if I like go to bed.
Okay, let's get going, guys. Be right back, Beer. You're not going anywhere.
4, 3, 2,
Pre-pot.
1.
You must be taught a lesson. Let the skies split you apart. Storm brings ruin to the unworthy. Let the skies split you apart.
Brother needs to slow down. Brother's 10% ahead. Y'all need to stop.
Jesus, guy.
Is that Demon Hunter dude off yell?
Let the skies split you apart. The thunder's voice rings true.
Alright, we're caught back up. Do DPS.
Split you apart.
Perfect.
Nice.
Add brother side. Grip jewels.
Get out!
Brother, slow down DPS a little bit. Brother, stop DPS actually completely.
Execute phase.
Siren, brother side, kill Siren, and then we burn. Alright, back to the docks.
Broke range. Stay tight, guys.
Add incoming now. You turn him taunting.
Spell.
5, 4,
Melee help on add.
2,
Right.
1.
But no one pick it up, right? Leave it there.
Don't leave it there, leave it there.
Move range.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Can't we picking up orb?
Move forward.
Add up now. Dispel can we?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Lana or Pills, this ad is probably going to be on y'all to clear because we're not going to be able to get it all the way up to melee.
Meta's off.
Melee soak mid. Range, y'all got that?
5.
Yep, I'm dropping it in 3 seconds.
2.
Alright, taunting.
Go ahead and dispel it.
Lesson in 5, 4, 3, melee soak, 2, 1, lust.
5, 4, 3,
Stack up.
2, 1.
Melee soak, step back. Eclipse has a ad on her.
Take it back, Eclipse, right now. Just take it back.
Melee soak.
5, 4, 3.
Move right
2,
range.
1.
Dispel, can we? Can we solo soaking this?
Melee help on ads.
4.
You ready to move?
I'm gonna move forward range. I'm gonna move back actually. Just live.
Melee, not.
Somebody pick up the orb already, clear, and take it back. Melee soaking this. You gotta get back, gotta get that orb ad back. Melee help on ad now.
We have another ad in the front.
Yep, melee on ad. Don't pick up that orb, guys.
2, 1.
Melee left.
Somebody already picked up the orb in melee.
Taking it back.
Oh, we got a soak.
I would just burn.
Nah,
Five,
One more ad, one more ad. Kill this ad.
2, 1.
Melee or soak right. Melee kill this ad and then we're committing. We gotta keep ads slowed, everybody commit to boss. Everybody DPS ball.
Stack up.
5, 4,
Soak right.
3, 2, 1.
Ignore ads now. Just focus now, boss.
That's not.
I can't get you.
That's fine. No, don't worry about it. Keep you turn them up.
5,
4%,
4,
3%,
3, 2,
2%.
1.
We got this. 1%.
Nice.
Dead.
Easy
Fucking
game, easy life.
great job, guys.
With 2 B reses, look at that.
The 2B resers down.
Thanks, products.
Good work, everybody.
Oh, dude.
Princess Tilanchi.
Okay.
The Alliance be using their sea priest Mojo against us.
Guys, make sure everybody loots the chest.
Oh shit. Going outlaw ill.
Potentially.
By the Lord, what has happened?
Well, I haven't
Oh,
seen
well, we're good right now.
Oh shit.
Invaded our city
I haven't seen that
and killed
cinematic and I
our
skipped it
king.
by accident.
The wounded need my aid.
No, it's YouTube.
It was
It's
a
like
ship.
super quick.
It was a ship like moving like 2 seconds. That's it.
Oh, really?
It will be so, princess. Heroes.
Good work, guys. Very good work.
We have transmog mount. Thank you.
Did you make anything good?
I got my best in slash shield.
Nice, dude.
Now's the time to repair.
Or usually anything.
Can do. What's my durability?
100%. Because I trust you repaired. You're at 67%.
Wrong
See,
choice.
look at you. You were wrong.
Abbott or Barricas is at 68, so.
Well, if we had 2 more people, I would say let's go do Mythic Grong. But we don't have 2 more people online. So,
I can get 1. Maybe 2.
what? 1,
We
maybe
could
2.
do it.
I can hit up see if he'll
You
make
totally,
a
you totally should.
If Ohm wants to come back for a second or 2.
We do 5-minute break? Or what do
Yeah,
you think?
actually, yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great
Cool,
idea.
bro.
5-minute break starting now while we chat about what we can do. Yes, we'll just see if Ohm and Hurrik want to step in and see it. I don't want to necessarily do normal Jaina because I would like Jocelyn to come in because she was so nice of us to do a Friday night run. I don't want her to miss it since it is
True.
just normal.
Yeah, that's. What about you don't want to attempt heroic, or none of us?
Say a boot one more time.
Say it and you'll get the boot.
About heroic.
Hey, Sex Tank.
Yeah.
I would like you to do something for me. I want you to get on your Shadow Priest for this. If we decide to do Jaina, I'd like you to do your Shadow Priest just because of your mind control.
Clips has mind control.
I know, but
Just
there's two ads.
Oh, gotcha.
But that's if we do it. I think we can get 2 of 9 Mythic too with this crew. So we just want to see what we can do. And if we can't get 2 people online, we'll just do Jaina, Heroic Jaina, and feel the fight. But good work, guys. What was that? Pull number 4 off of Stormwall tonight. Yes, you do. You say a boot. A boot.
A boot?
A boot. How a boot? How about that, guys? Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Hey, Il, that was some really good damage you put up, man. What did you do?
What do you mean? I do what I normally do.
That's just you did some really nice damage.
Oh, thank you.
Weapons, bro. And 400.
Yo, it's them weapons.
Still under 400. Fuck. Weird.
Got some lefts to start going outlaw too.
Yeah, screw you. I'm choked. Hey man, Mythic Grong dropped that fist, so definitely want to chase that.
I'll pick that one up too. Don't worry.
Fuck. You would.
I'll agree with that, man. But the Grog drops a lot of my best in slots. My best in
Yeah,
slots
dude.
shoulders.
For sure. Second boss in, he has tons of good stuff.
I would like the helm he dropped. It's so spiky.
Oh yeah, all that gear starts to get like a white aura around it, right?
Yeah, it looks real
The
sick.
mythic stuff. I haven't really looked. Chest. Drops like weapon for me and best of that.
Hey, Flight, are you here?
Yeah.
It's Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Damn, I can't track meta. What the hell?
Why did you want to track that?
Because that's the longest cooldown we have in raid, as far as like lusting.
Oh yeah,
But I can't track it.
4 minutes I think.
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
I can track it.
I could track it. I've used the aura tracking, but it's not on my like external cooldowns that I can track.
I'm not talking about an aura. Zemo knows what's up. He's the one who got me this way better add-on than your aura.
Whoa. Don't be talking to anybody out there. Take it out on me later. Please stop.
Okay, everybody. We're all in here, yes. So we're gonna do Heroic Jaina. We don't have the DPS people that will come in, unfortunately, but we're gonna see if we get one more person. We're gonna see if Shaydani wants to come on in. He's still on very good terms with us. See if he wants to give us a hand or not.
You mean
So
Centauri?
Isn't Shaydani
No,
in
not
here
Shaydani.
right now?
I was
sorry,
like,
all,
where did
all
he
those
go?
all those mages look alike to me. All those mages look alike to me. Anyway, but I'm gonna see if I get them
That's
in here.
racist.
It is racist.
It's
well, like,
classist.
you're all, fucking Nightborn trolls, or Nightborn elves anyway. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna see if he wants to come in. But let's go ahead and repair, please, before we start this encounter. And then
Andrew,
talk
what's
to
my durability?
talk to captains.
Most likely 6.
Oh, we're moving.
How did Lana and Jules die?
All hands on deck!
Say what?
Time to make the daughter of the sea pay for trespassing in our water.
Consider this your only warning. Turn your vessel back to port and look after your dead. Or you
Okay,
will
everyone.
soon join them.
I've never been to Jaina before. I have seen the fight on Mythic multiple times, and I understand the mechanics pretty well. But we will try to explain what we can.
One step at a time.
So much about
Lost on
you,
full.
Captain. Then you would have been wise to run while you still
I don't
had
want
the
to do that.
chance.
Last on full? I got it.
Yeah, lost on full every time.
Don't.
Okay, you take the
Don't
marker off
listen.
your head, bro. The moon. I don't think I need it.
Okay, so there's a lot of mechanics, and all I really want to get through is we're gonna get through phase 1 easy enough, but phase 2 is gonna be the trials and tribulation of this fight. So let's just really, my goal tonight is to get through phase 1, and then see phase 2 enough times. So let's just keep expectations at a reasonable level tonight. But then we'll come back to this next week and kill Jaina. So
We're one-shotting this.
as long as Soldier dies, right?
What's wrong with this?
I don't even know what you just said. 16.
His priest. Shadow priest.
Oh yeah, bring your Shadow Priest. Thank you, Sex Tank. Just go ahead and hearth, and we'll summon you back. Okay, I'm gonna post something in Raid Strats. Go and take a look at it real quick, guys. It's kind of like an overview battle plan that you can sort of see the fight. This may not be the strat that we're doing, but it just helps you just see the individual phases and what the main points of this fight is. There's a lot of stuff going on in this fight, so I'm gonna do a ready check, and then
Jesus.
when you click yes, it means you're looking at the page. Giving you 10 seconds to get the page.
Oop, that's not what I do. There we go. Okay.
Okay, ready checking. If you have clicked yes, you are on the page. Excellent. Okay.
Question will be epic, that one.
Must be broken out by DPSing that ice block. Okay. Whenever Lust is used in this entire encounter, Jaina will ice block herself, which means she will do any damage we do to her is negated to 0. Okay. It's used to drop the chilling touches, right? Like it doesn't allow her to cast. Is that correct?
Honestly, I think it's better used if you want to take care of the ads that generally spawn in further phases.
But no, I understand that. But I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong though. Just when we lust, when she ice blocks, does it stop the cast of chilling touch? Anybody know? Like the stacking debuff that continually keeps stacking.
I think it did. I think it did on normal, but I don't know. I'm not positive, but I remember no one like clearing their stacks or yelling out to clear stacks.
Okay, it'll be good for science at some point to figure that out. But either way, we're not lusting until into phase 2 or 3. So anyway, moving on. So that's the main mechanic of this entire fight that we all have to deal with. So phase 1, we're fighting on the ship. See all these catapults here, guys, that are here? These are an integral part to this fight. Okay, off to the left and to the right of us, there's going to be ships that are going to be firing onto our ship. The only way to get rid of those ships is to fire the fucking catapults, right? Occasionally they're going to be put on fire, and we're going to need to put them out with an ability that's called... I think it's called...
Avalanche.
Avalanche, thank you very much. So a tank and a random player begin dropping swirls of damage and kite out a raid. So it's kind of like a big swirly that are on your feet, similar to... What is something we saw before?
The ice
Sister on that last boat. On that last fight, sister.
Sister. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like if you have the sister debuff and you run to a corner, basically, that's what it looks like. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be dropping those swirlies all over these patches of fire on the ground because they're going to be shooting on the various boats fire tainted ballista, right? It's going to leave these nasty little fire patches on the ground. So we need to keep these ballistas up in order to fire the boats from stopping to fire us. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. So we clear these fire patches only with the avalanche, right? We want to step into our own fire patches to clear our stacks of the chilling touch, the entire main mechanic of this fight. So again, if you get to 20 stacks, you get a nasty ice block on you, and we have to waste our time DPSing you out, okay? So to compensate for that, you just step into the fire and step right back out. And I'm not sure, Simon, do you know if like the higher stacks you have, the more damage you take?
Yes, but you also won't freeze, at least from what I've understand is unless you drop under a certain amount of health.
Yeah, it's 80%. But I guess the question is it kind of like the when we're in Bwomsamdi's fight in the phase 3, where the higher our stacks, the higher amount of damage we're taking, or is it just going to be a static
it's
amount?
873 frost damage every 1 second stack. This effect stacks, and it reduces your movement speed by 2% per stack as well.
Okay, so the main point for everybody is just to constantly keep as low as stacks as possible. So hopping in and out whenever feasible. So everybody should just kind of know that. Okay. There's going to be bombs. They're going to be in the back area back here where the ballistas are. Ranged and healers, do what you can by picking up the bombs and literally, like, I'm going to put a symbol over my head. Taking the bombs and literally just picking them up and hitting the little action button and throwing them off the edge. If you don't, it's going to be a nasty patch on the ground that we have to deal with. Okay. Let's see. We DPS the boss, so she's got a couple abilities, right? We need to be aware of. There's an ability that she has called Ice Shard. It's interruptible. Spammed on the tank and applies chilling touch stacks. I think can we dispel chilling touch? No, we can't. Can we?
No.
No. Next is the Grasp of Frost. It roots a number of random players, so we're gonna be kind of stacked up. So Varagus, is that how you pronounce your name? Varagus. Okay, Various and Eclipse. You're going to be using your mass dispels whenever possible to free people up from the roots that we have from this ability. So just keep a look for that DBM timer for Grasp of Frost and get your Master Spell ready for that, okay?
Okay.
Hey, really quick, I might have missed it. Maybe I was spacing out or something, but back to the ballista. So they're gonna get on fire. We put them out with the squirrels, but that's because we need to shoot them at the ships that pull up. Did we cover that?
Yep.
Okay.
At least I did.
The Pale's Grasp of Frost should be dispelled without mass dispel. If we're gonna eat the Ring of Ice and not stand in fire, then that should be mass dispelled.
So again, this is just from the mythic videos that I've been seeing, is every time that they cast Grasp of Frost, a number of the players are, what's the name of the Shaydani? What's the blast where you just basically on the ground? Frost Nova. It's basically a Frost Nova ability.
Yeah, it's the Ring of Ice. At 100 energy, it's a 10-second cast. It's a huge Frost Nova. That if we're not standing,
that's different. That's very different. The Grasp of Frost is the roots. The Ring of Ice is the expansion ring. I know what you're talking about. At 100 energy, it expands out, and within 7 seconds, anybody that's currently not in a fire patch at that point, yes, is completely frozen right into an. But I know what you mean. You'll see the difference between the two. But the freezing, it's not the freezing, but the Ring of Ice and then the Grasp of Frost is a little bit different. That's where the Master Spell comes in.
I have a question. On Heroic, how many people will get that that debuff that I need to dispel with my Master Spell? Because my Master Spell only hits 5 people, and then it has a 45 second.
Yeah, I don't know how many people it will be, but I'm hoping it'll be at a minimum. It's just a random.
If it's like 5 or less, then let's just have the healers single target. But if it's definitely more than 5, then I definitely agree with your strat.
So, let's just give it a shot though. I mean, from what we have, just to get the feel of the fight, so you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll just do a quick poll here. I'm not going to ask anybody to pre-pod or anything. Let's just get some buffs. Let's just see this fight. Eclipse, I want you to get the right Marine. And then Farragus, I want you to get the left Marine. So what you guys are going to do is just mind control those 2 targets and just literally walk them off the boat. Okay?
Oh.
Just add a few things for the first phase, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
So basically the range job during this whole fight is obviously DPS the boss when you can, but there's going to be 2 adds that drop in the back here. They're going to drop bombs. 2 people just need to carry the bombs off the side and drop them, or it's going to wipe the raid. Kill the adds, and then 2 people, when you see boats come alongside, you're going to have to fire all these catapults. There's kind of like a weird bug with the boats, so don't fire these when the boat first comes up, because it's actually not going to hit the boat. You wait till it's like beside and has like a life bar show up on the right side, I think, and it'll actually hit it.
Yeah, let's just get the poll so people can understand what's going on in the first couple of fights, just at least the first minute, and that way people can see what's really going on. Let's just give a quick practice run, okay?
Do you mind control him when we pull?
Yeah.
Alright. I get to be a part of this. I'm so happy.
Okay. Let's get going.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue arrow, get out. That's the swirly thing that you don't want to stack on people.
So I don't see any chilling stacks yet.
I've got
2 adds.
I got 3.
Lots of people have it.
Because I was
2 adds in the back. Can you try to mind control these guys for science? Eclipse Surfars, can you?
Yep,
Yeah. Oh, so it is able to do it. Okay. Good.
Are we gonna B-res the tank, or?
Nah, we don't need to do that. Did he fall off the edge?
Oh my god, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, so that's the ring of ice. And at that point, everybody, so you see the frost in the ground?
Yep. Stand in the fire during that.
Yeah, during that at least, but anyway, cleared out. So you see those swirlies? Yep. Swirlies on the ground will...
Alright. This first phase isn't too bad.
New Marines up, can you MC them? Vargas or Eclipse.
Whoa!
Ring of Ice. Step into some fire. Step into fire.
I will freeze you where you stand. You will be washed away.
Do ads.
Interesting. It's weird, I'm not getting any stacks unless I see them anymore. So like, Eclipse has 2 stacks of chilling.
They
Touch.
only pop up if you get targeted by something or you run into something.
Ah, I see, so it doesn't do the full effect on Heroic like it does on Mythic. Like on this fight.
I hope you don't mind, Cole.
This actually doesn't seem that bad.
New ads.
Cool guys, 70%.
You will be
We didn't really know
washed
what the fuck
away.
to do.
Oh
Okay,
no!
let's just wipe, run off, jump off the ship.
This fight doesn't actually seem that bad.
Oh, you just wait.
We're only on phase
Oh,
1.
I know.
buddy.
That's Let me rephrase. Phase 1 doesn't seem that bad. It's not as much as I thought it was.
This is what I've learned about mind controlling the ads. If you guys can avoid hitting them with any like slow spells that you have, it makes it faster for me to jump up. For
So,
science.
just release. So Eclipse and Vargas, they're always gonna spawn back here or on the back of the boat after
Right
these
here,
first.
where we are.
Yeah, so right, they're always gonna spawn in these 2 back areas because they'll fly on griffins and then drop off back here. So just watch for that timer, and see if you can just be prepared for that.
I need a res. Okay, so you can knock them off right there.
Yeah, and so another thing you can do.
I mean, you can
Yeah,
release.
you can just jump them off.
Perfect.
Off to these sides here. So.
Okay, so one thing I've been knowing about a lot of people during when she casts Ring of Ice, you guys need to stay in the fire until she fully casts that, otherwise you'll get fully hit by it. Because the fire doesn't...
Yeah, the fire only damages while you're in it. It doesn't leave a dot or anything.
Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, just like what Craddock says, so when you see that big old ring of ice on the ground, just stand in a fire patch. In fact, it's probably even better to stack up on somebody, so that way when she casts the, what is it called, the Grasp of Frost, like the Mass Dispel can hit every single person since we're all stacked up. Might be a good idea to try that. Hey, Shadani. or not Shade Honey, Suntorch.
What up?
Hey, dude.
Can I get a
Yo.
7, please?
Working on it. Don't click the portal.
Oh god damn it! I clicked the portal.
Yep. Dude, fucking, we got a troll here.
Oh.
Summon back and turn him.
Oh my gosh, that's.
Don't click that. And bring Soldier back too.
That is the funniest thing ever.
And bring
At
Lana
least
back.
it's not the Dow crater, so.
That's what I get for trying to be helpful. I learned my lesson.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions about any of the things we just saw on the blind poll?
So are we all gonna stand in the fire for the Ring of Frost, or are we just gonna let the priest stand in the fire and mass dispel each?
I think everybody should try to get in the fire and
The mass dispel is
mass
for
dispel is a
grasping touch,
backup.
yeah, for the
So, again, that's for 2 different abilities, can we? So the Grasp of Frost is the Frost Nova that happens on the ground, not the ring that you see that expands outward. If you're not in a patch of fire at the end of that 7-second cast over that green, that ring, that massive circle on the ground happens, then you're going to be ice blocked. That makes sense?
We'll see this time. Because I freedomed out of it. I stood outside and freed him, so it's literally just a root. It's not a block. The big.
No, but that's the. So there's two things you're confused about. So the Grasp of Frost is the Frost Nova effect that just literally just roots people into place. That's all it is a root. Okay. The animation where she puts a huge icy circle on the ground that expands outward, that's called Ring of Ice. At the end of that 7-second cast, if anybody who is not in a fire patch at that point is ice blocked. And she does that at the 100 energy point.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they ice blocked or are they just frozen?
Moving on. Let's do another poll. Okay, you guys got your MC targets?
5,
I do.
4,
Let's get going.
3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call. Enemy vessels, pop out on side. Give them a test. I will freeze you where you stand.
That's where we dispel man. You guys can use the catapult on that. We have 2 adds up. Get this other ad off. Okay, here's the Ring of Ice. Everyone stand in a pat. Step out.
I hope you don't mind.
Nice job, everybody.
So that's supposed to ice block you.
Yes.
If you're not in the fire, yeah.
If you're not in the fire.
It just roots you in place. I just freed him out of it.
No, that's a different
It roots in place if you're 30 feet away from the.
Ice blocks you if you're in the actual circle.
Yeah, if we're standing out of it, nobody should be standing in it, right?
Ballistas cannot be used while it's on fire.
Correct. We're just waiting for the avalanche to happen.
Yeah, everyone just need to clear some of this stuff out.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Ice. Get the fire.
try to step into it like last bit.
Avalanche, clear the shit. Avalanche. Ads are coming.
Intermission 1%.
Oh hey, stage 1 way. Okay, everyone get to this little side area here.
Don't get hit by anything or you get frozen.
Don't get hit by anything.
It's not a little root. You will be an ice block and you will be left behind.
So we have track humanoid on, so we can figure out where Jaina is.
Not gonna be able to see anything very well, so.
I can't see shit.
You're not supposed to.
Pan your camera closer to the ground and you'll see her. See the ground more.
Whoa, 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 whoa! There we go. So notice that the chilling stacks are happening now, folk.
I will freeze you where you stand.
This bomb's prepped.
You don't want to kill that one first. You want to kill the one that's over here. Where
It's just the only one that's prepped. That's why I'm saying let's just go ahead and kill it if we want to go farther.
you can get this one out. Just broadside this one. Everyone get close after the broadside lands. Oh, my bad. Cleave the ordnance. Cleave the ordnance. Don't ignore Jaina. Kill the ordnance. It instantly breaks people out. Just kill the ordnance.
Hold on, guys. So, just wipe. It's fine. So the furthest one is what we want to do. Centauri. The one that's
so you have to kill it in an order. So basically, you can do it now before you die. Just mark star with whatever you want to do first, and then the one on the far right of it would be the next one, and then the one that's skull marked is the last. And the reason why is because you break all three in this phase to reset stacks, and then once she hits 30%, she does her teleport to the center, and you guys have to break a wall thing. I don't know how far you guys have gotten.
This far. This is the farthest we've gotten. Like we've done we've done two polls. This is the second poll.
No, that's fine. That's actually pretty good then. So basically the idea is you minimize stacks and then you break them in accordance to however much percentage you can get down. So like ideally from 60 to 30 it'd be like every 15% or so, whatever. Or if people are taking stacks because they get hit by Glacial Ray, for example. So if you can burn, so basically when you burn the third one, you should be close, if not already at around 32, 33%. And then, however you guys want to do the wall is up to you.
So where is the wall in accordance to this right now?
It's basically where she was just now.
Okay, so like that's why we kill Skull last.
Correct. Right, so you have to, so the first thing that has to happen is, and this is like whoever's doing raid calls, has to call it out immediately. Whenever you get the, I don't even remember the phrase, the bombardment thing, at the very beginning 3 people are targeted, or 4 people, you need to run it at a minimum to that first marker. Otherwise, it turns into a shit show like that. Like people getting frozen that early is a direct result of you not breaking that first one immediately.
Sure. I guess so taking a step back, Centauri, that's our first time even walking into that. And even we haven't even done normal yet, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
so
wow.
This is literally our first time walking into it, so.
I got you. Okay, then let me just from the very beginning. Then what's gonna be easier for you guys is Farragus and Eclipse. You guys mind control the ads as soon as they land, and then I mean you guys like I guess Simum or one of the other healers can. Or not, yeah, like the healers more or less, since this is like the first phase is really not intensive on damage except for when she phases.
I mean, we got through the first phase, so that's not.
So right. They should be doing catapults, they should be memsing and throwing people off the side, and then they should also be taking care of the whatever those things are called, the barrels.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The barrels.
Yeah, the barrels. And the other thing too is that it's gonna make it easier for you, Pills, if you're the one calling shit out in middle of raid. That if there's cannons marked, just make sure that people know to do it. Like, but we only need one person because I don't know if you noticed in that particular fight, you guys had the entire midsection covered in flame, and that becomes really difficult. And the other thing worth mentioning, if you get hit by her frost-related abilities, it gives you the debuff. Yeah, it gives you the stacks.
We've seen that, yeah.
So,
So I
before
think-
you phase, before she phases to 1.5, you need to step in fire to get it rid
So
of it.
that I understand. So I guess the biggest thing though for phase 2 though is, so I understand the ordinance there. What is the ability that drops down that over the ordinance? That
Arcane Barrage.
Is it the Arcane Barrage?
Yeah.
What do you mean? The broadside? So broadside is what's gonna broadside is what's gonna so there's two things she targets players with. One is, well, three technically if you count, because like Glacial Ray can be targeted, but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah,
so broadside is what breaks barrels.
Right, okay.
So as soon as you find Jaina, so Jaina is actually really easy to find. What we do is you guys have the speed potion for that alchemist makes, like it's like 150% or whatever.
The flight, not the flight ones.
Lightfoot or something.
Yeah.
You give that to a demon hunter, and he just basically just dashes all the way there. Like I did it, I can do it as a mage, but I don't have Lightfoot. And I also, the problem is you have to be in melee range to stop her from casting, which means she casts those little ice balls that go away from her that instantly block you. She casts that from the root. So if you get too close, and you can screw up. Like the demon hunter can easily screw up. But it's always going to be easier if you have a demon hunter do it in general.
Sure. I am not an alchemist today, but anybody an alchemist that make a light like
I got a bunch, dude.
Great. Just give a Flight a stack of 20 if you can. We'll repay you in the guild bank later. Flight, you okay with that, man?
Yeah.
You hear that? Don't fuck up.
Do you know how to tell where they're coming from or where she is? Do you know what
just the general direction from the
the three orbs will float from one of three sides.
The directions, yeah. Okay, cool. So what I want to do in this one, guys, is just the goal of working on those broadsides, and if you get the broadside, just put it over the first barrel towards the north end. I don't know if it's the north end, but the furthest end.
It'll be the one on the left. So there's two on the right, one on the left. Just do the left one.
You just want to make sure that we get into that area. So if we can bring, I don't know, because you can't really bring Jaina somewhere, can you? Is she?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can easily. As soon as you.
can. Well, she's rooted in this one in phase 1.
In phase, in this phase, you can move her in every phase, with the exclusion of being the phase where you have to hit a wall. Because when you have to hit a wall, she stands in the middle and casts like a really slow Frost Nova, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a whole different conversation. But for now, like if you guys get to 1.5, the really important thing is Fly doesn't get frozen. If he gets frozen, then you need to have someone else run up with him, like Ill or somebody, or I'll just do it every time. And then Broadside needs to go onto that first ordinance on the left. You can break all of them. The problem is people are going to inadvertently cleave it, and if you break it too early, then you're going to have stacks going into the ice wall, because basically...
I guess I think we just have to figure out that phase and get that clean. So I think let's just do this again, and the objective here is to learn the broadsides and make sure that we're burning that barrel down effectively before we get people frozen out. Let's just try that. Okay, let's go again, guys. Ready? Oh, let's put a flask down. My apologies. Here, a flask for everybody.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so Farragus and Eclipse,
Five,
you guys are mainly
4,
just on
3,
ad.
2, 1.
Sorry, turn the tone back.
Ads are coming. Clear your stacks if you can, tanks. Shadani, step into fire, man.
You not run them through the group.
That was nice. Running through the group.
Out through. Get ready to stand in fire. Oh no. Good job. Jules, clear your stacks. Eclipse, clear your stack.
I hope you don't mind. Oh.
Up dark, giving you. Ads are up. Okay, turn, step in to some fire. Okay, everybody on fire. Nice shot.
You have nowhere left to run. I switch.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
If you drag your camera to like eye level, then it's much easier to see what's coming to you, by the way.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no
Oh, yeah.
hope of escape. It's time we finish this.
Okay, if you have an ordnance, you want to go onto this left one, right? It's marked.
I hope you don't
Somebody already did it.
cold.
Should I be putting this avalanche stuff in particular, or just like,
You should drag it to the wall, so the wall that was closest to this ordinance. So you guys need to get to this, get into this thing.
Okay, stand into this flame right here, guys. Everyone stand into the flame. This might damage us a whole bunch, but we'll find out.
It does, it blows up and explodes.
Yeah, step down. Okay, let's move over to the clockwise, guys. Don't pop those yet. Don't pop it yet. Don't pop the ordnance yet.
Whoops. Didn't know about that, Ray.
It's all good. Help people out, guys.
You guys need to move. The ice wall's coming right through Jaina. Drag her down. Drag her to that ordinance. Just blow it. Just blow it up. Oh.
Okay, now the ordnance, guys. Step in. Getting up, can we?
I will freeze you where you stand. All weapons, open fire.
Watch out for these prismatic. Broadside, move this away.
Rooted with mine.
Okay, we gotta work on the ordnance. Everyone on the ordnance. Everyone in.
The tide moves
Burn her.
against you.
Step out. Don't have a comp for respiration.
Here, drag her down to where I'm linking to it. It's the wall right here.
At some point, we're gonna need to burn that down.
We hero on the wall, correct?
Yeah. Not yet.
Fine, man.
He was correcting the usage of hero.
Oh, I see.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Uh-oh.
The tide moves against you.
Not bad, guys.
So you guys actually broke the third ordinance so early. Do you notice how a bunch of people have like 10 plus stacks?
Yeah.
The problem is gonna be.
Sure, well, I think we'll figure that. I mean, I get that. I get that. I think we just wanted to see the next stage. I think getting a further 20% than we did last time, just to see the fight, is worth its weight in gold, though.
Yeah, no, that's. I'm just explaining the reason, the rationale here, because basically, after this phase, there's no way
Yeah,
for
this
you
is
to
retail.
drop stacks aside from
It's,
getting ice block.
Valvrez rough, yes.
So you want to, you have, or not, you don't want to. You have to minimize the number of stacks going into this room next phase.
Do you think like 15 is like a magic number?
It's not the number of stacks; it's the percentage of health on Jaina.
Oh, okay.
You
Right.
want to get as far close to the wall too when she's casting this, guys, because when this touches you, you can turn
This will instantly block you, yeah. So the it's worth mentioning now. There's another part of the strategy. I don't know if you guys have enough range to do it, but during this phase, all the melees on the wall, you lust all the melees on the wall, but the range attacks Jaina.
Oh, just for the extra DPS.
Yeah, because that'll drop her actually like 5-6%, which makes the final phase much easier. Because the final phase is again just people getting frozen left and right.
Okay, cool. Good work, guys. What's she at now? 31%.
30. Yeah, man.
Looks
Can we
good.
get her down to 5?
Yeah.
Yep.
You will be washed away.
That was pull number 3, folks.
Let's kill this bitch.
Yeah, let's clean up phase 1. Let's,
Yeah,
if you get avalanche, don't run it through the group. Run it to the sides.
I was trying
So,
something for science on that pool where I was standing in a fire patch inside the thing just to see if I could survive it, and it only did like 100k damage, but I think I was under half health, so it just killed me. But yeah, so probably could survive it if you were full health, but
Clips,
probably not
you
a
there?
good idea.
I am. I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay. Buff up, everyone.
Hey, so on that second part, Suntory, you were saying to drop the avalanche off by the wall.
So basically, sorry, I don't mean to just jump ahead of you. That's my fault. The reason why you want to do it is you want to drop it close to the ordinance you're gonna pop, more or less. The biggest reason being, the little things that come out will frost, like they'll lock you, they'll root you. But if you have the fire debuff, it just instantly comes off. So as opposed to putting on the other side of the room where we eventually have to go there, and people are gonna have to, as they're shifting from the first barrel to the second barrel, that they have to dodge that. It's better to just get to deal with it at the beginning because they're gonna have the fire debuff, if that makes sense.
Okay. Can you like slap a marker or someone slap a marker like on that general area? Because like I'm kind of confused as to where to.
Yeah, when I get there next time, that'll be my first job. Is just slap markers down, because I think the markers stay from.
Yes, they stay.
Okay, good, great. I will do so. Yeah. Let's do it. Flied, how was that for you? I think you got rooted or something, or you got frozen.
Yeah, it was fine. I just fucked up when I got there, but you'll be fine. I interrupted her. I just got frozen.
5, 4,
got too close.
3, 2, 1.
Don't stun my guys, dude.
Avalanche on the clip. That's rough. Ad is still up. Thank you.
Thank you, down.
Sorry.
Ring coming up. I need a.
Get into fire, everybody. Step out. Avalanche, get this shit out. Ads are coming.
You got a taunt, bro. I'm literally getting nuked.
Stand in the fire again.
We're supposed to use this to get rid of the fires.
You got it.
At least I,
17, 19, 20. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, it's way too much. He's died a lot of times from that. What is the stacks that you're receiving?
Ice charge stacks ultimately amount of times, increasing the casting speed and the damage that it deals.
Yeah.
I'm at like 22, 24 stacks each time I'm dying and blowing all my defensive.
Let's jump off the edge, guys. Just jump off the edge right now. See if we can just jump off. Jump off.
I would hear a taunt call from DBM like every once in a while. So once
It's
you
only
get to
on
like
Avid
10
damn
stacks or
shit.
so, just call for a swap.
I
That's
lured
just
you
not
into
real.
open waters because out here, you
It's like
have
10
no
stacks, a
road
good
of
number.
escape.
10 to 15, I guess.
15 maybe, I don't know. I mean, it hurts like super hard.
I just do it at 10. Just call for a swap at 10.
It's like I took 500k damage in 4 seconds from it.
Yeah, cause like I keep on waiting for DBM to call for a swap. It like does it every once in a while.
It
but
calls for
sometimes
swap
it
on
just gets-
Avalanche. Is the only time that it calls for swaps so far that I've noticed is when Avalanche comes in.
Okay, rebuff. Release and rebuff.
Don't rely on DBN for switches. Use your eyes. See what their stacks are at.
Cat.
That's going out.
Sorry, I was typing.
Rebuff, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's try again. Same shit. This is all for science, guys. So far, we've done really well. You should be proud of what you've done tonight. For science. Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call. I will freeze you where you stand.
Ads are coming. I'm sure there's not ads.
Just taunt. That's 10 stacks, so it's gonna have to be before 10, I think. I don't know.
Get ready to get in the fire. Get in the fire. Good job, everybody. Avalanche crew, clean up.
Clean.
So we want to try to do from now on, guys, is leave one patch kind of where the tanks are, please.
That'll be packed.
Good job with the bombs, everybody.
We'll turn them up taunting when we come out of this.
Fire. Step out. Great job, guys. Okay, everybody just kind of step in and out of the fire real fast. Quickly clear your stacks. So we're getting a transition. Including the tanks. Can't
Thanks for hitting him. He was a bait.
Yep. Fargris, you did not clear your stacks.
Really think I've been running, Captain?
He was busy picking up
Oh,
my ads.
the ad, yeah.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape. It's time we finish this.
I got frozen in there too.
Okay, I'm gonna start marking areas.
Don't worry, I'm getting you out.
I'm gonna die if I don't have heals. I don't know if I'm healable.
I hope you don't mind cold.
You need to break triangle now. Never mind.
Looks like we're on the wrong one.
Cannons, fire!
So we're just gonna do triangle next?
Yep.
I have 12 stacks, you turn them, you got a taunt.
she okay where she is, or should I move over here or something?
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine right there.
You need to break out the people who are frozen solid. That's a good habit to get into now.
Turn's gotta be broken.
Yeah.
I hope
On
you
it.
don't mind the cold.
We gotta break a thing.
Okay, work on that ordnance, guys. If it's just to practice. Okay, stand in that. Stand in, guys. Get some fire. Get out.
Get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. The arrow in front of
See,
you guys.
look at that arrow, guys. Just stop and look. Just take a look at that. See, it's gonna just go across the area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's so cool.
You want to taunt if you can.
Don't break this yet. Don't cleave it, don't cleave it.
Turns up 15.
Yeah, do it now. Just bring her over here, cleave the arrow.
Okay, we can pick it up.
Yeah, I've taunted 3 times.
Oh no!
I'm fine to keep it eternal. I have no stack. I have avalanche though. You gotta taunt.
Okay, so this is the wall. Over here.
Move my nice block in the back first, please.
Lost if you haven't. Thank you. Oh, I should have.
So close.
Oh, ice.
So here you want to cleave Nathanos and single target the elemental, but you guys might not have time. Just kill Nathanos first, just to see the face.
How far does that creep up?
It'll go all the way. It'll
okay.
completely
So-
freeze you. Kill Nathanos.
So we are on a time crunch for that. Okay.
We get ice blocked. Does that ring touch us?
Yes.
Is that what happens?
Yep.
Okay.
Finish her.
Got it.
And then she's gonna summon these rings that are basically bombardments until you kick her. So you need to kick the arcane barrage. Anyone can do it.
Those elementals dead.
Oh, okay.
Heart of Frost.
And then it's just this the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
It's this the rest of the fight, and you guys need to manage. So like chilling touches. So there's that orb. You need a stack in it. You need a stack in it. It's giving the entire raid stacks. But if you absorb the stacks, it'll go down. You see how it's getting smaller. So like melee would need a stack in it immediately. Is the kind of deal.
Because it's running towards somebody, right?
No, it just goes through the room, but then it spreads stacks around. Think like as long as it's active, it's gonna give everybody stacks, which is terrible. Because that gives it more stacked over time. But if you just have a bunch of melee jump into it immediately, it literally will go from that big ball to nothing instantly.
Interesting.
This is actually really important kills. Like you're gonna have to, because people are gonna get hit by shit. Like so, basically, how this fight goes is once you're in this phase, she summons prismatic images that copy whatever she does. However, there's a new thing. Every time someone gets blocked, there's a giant glacial spike. You see the giant spikes thing?
Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about, like that moves towards that individual. Because one person will get blocked, and then there's that glacial spike that'll move slowly towards people, right?
No, it just stays there and then it'll shoot. It doesn't move towards them. It's
But I'm saying if you have people line up between the ice block and then the ice spike, it doesn't kill that person on the ice spike.
no,
right?
you don't want to do that. You 100% do not want to do that because it gives stacks and it does like 100k damage, 150k. It'll kill people.
It's called Shattering Lance. Any frozen player will have a lance shot at them that will quickly kill. Let me pull up. If a player becomes frozen solid, a Shattering Lance forms near Jaina. After a few seconds, the Ice Lance fires out in a line towards the frozen player, inflicting 34k frost damage to all players struck. Shattering Lance inflicts triple damage to this frozen player. So the objective is to get that person out as fast as possible.
Yes, because so
Okay,
basically,
right.
just a very basic way to understand Phase 3, it's purely managing ice blocks because everyone's gonna have stacks, and with the exception of mages and paladins, they can't get rid of the ice blocks. So like people need to get into the habit. If someone screws up early on and gets ice blocked, you need to get into the habit of immediately breaking them out because in Phase 3, that's do or die.
Got it. Okay, guys, let's keep seeing this. I think it's getting cleaner and cleaner. I think people are just getting a hang of all the mechanics, so, and that's what this night is all about. So let's keep doing it again.
Sure.
Good work, everybody. Ready, check.
Got this down, Bob. Sorry about that.
Centauri. Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
Five,
Candy's actually taking
four,
it first, so
three,
go ahead and use your
2,
tricks on him.
1.
The tide rises.
Yikes.
Going into
Watch
raid.
out.
At least that's not a one shot though. If you have stacks, just step on the fire in it. Step into the fire camp.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Everybody should be stepping in the fire now.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Again, we want to leave one patch for the tank up top. I know it feels good and clear, but one patch was by the tank. Here comes the ring ice. Step in.
Credits.
I hope
Step
you
out.
don't mind.
Okay, everybody should be removing their stacks if they can. We're about ready to transition. Remove your stacks. Nice job, everybody.
On the horizon, you have nowhere left to run. Ice Witch.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape. It's time we
Okay, so there should be a marker up. That's the one we want to fight first.
Fine.
these ice block people out.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Ignore the ordnance right now.
Down for the
Okay,
arrow.
Start work on the ordnance.
All weapons, open fire!
Okay, we want to go into the opposite side. To the right. Kind of where that other big blast of ice is. Pink.
I have 15 stacks, you turn them, but I'm bubble taunted right now, so you're not gonna be able to taunt. Now.
So turn them, come over to me, come over to here where I'm peeing. This one?
I can't.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, okay.
This one's not broken, so...
So let me put a marker. I'll just call these individual ones. So purple marker, and I'll put the other one up. And skull marker.
So we need a call for when we DPS.
Watch the arrow.
Okay, swipe guys. Just stand and stuff. I put 3 markers down now. I'll turn them can we? So we're gonna start with green like we did before. And then we're gonna move to purple. Unless you want me to put a different marker, that's easier.
No, that's fine. I can see it fine.
Okay. We'll go to green, and then we're gonna work our way to purple, and then finally we're gonna work our way to skull. And the reason why we're gonna do skull last is because that wall is.
Then we gotta bait better. Like, we have to bait.
Sure.
Purple was completely covered with Avalanche and Glacial Ray, so if we're not baiting to the outside for Glacial Ray, then we're not gonna. Melee's not gonna be able to even get in.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Do you think you should make skull a different color just because it's white? It might be easier for everyone to see.
Well, I think the other two are pretty evident though. Like if there's
Yeah, by that time
not
it's the only one left.
It's the only one left.
Good point. Alright.
Release, spicy. Rebuff. I'll put some food down for this one. Eat up.
Do you want us to pre-pot for this?
No, that's right. If you want to pre-pot, that's great. But I think we just need to figure out the mechanics. I don't think we're gonna get to anywhere past phase 3. So I just want to see and understand the fights a little better. Jules, are you recording this?
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks so much, man.
Every night.
Oh, high five. I love your attitude, man. That's good. That's a good attitude to have.
Tills, it's gonna help you a lot if you get into the habit of calling some of those mechanics, especially when they happen, like the one that comes through the line, because it's always gonna cut through a certain angle, and if people aren't paying attention, that's basically 5 stacks instantly. Like stuff like that's gonna be important for phase 3. Like once you're in phase 3, if you're not calling that stuff, people are gonna die to it nonstop.
Yeah.
Pills is really good
We'll
at calling
get
out.
to that. Like,
Yeah.
so I think this is the 4th or 5th pull that any of us have ever had on it. So we'll get to that point. I think we just need an hour of pulls to really get the hang of it before we come up with a better strat. So this is just running through the motion. Okay, guys, ready to check.
Five, 4,
Pre-pot if you got it.
2, 1.
The tide rises.
bit too hard.
What the heck happened to happen?
We went to the same side.
Yeah, I tried to bubble it the last second, but it took too long.
Make sure your tanks are taunting them.
Or clear stacks, please.
Term clear stack. Get the fire.
Taunt.
Oops, I'm rooted. I can't move. I can't move. I'm rooted.
You're turning me out. Oh.
That's a
Oh.
bad wipe.
Yeah.
I had an avalanche and I was just rooted in play.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you can shapeshift out of that.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that's a wipe, guys. Just stand in, or just jump off the boat. Start again. Jump off, jump off, jump off the boat.
Tide moves against you.
Okay, release. Rebuff. Release, release, release. Okay, biggest thing. Dispels. If you can.
Dispels, yep.
Boot is up. Specifically, just keep an eye on the Grasp of Frost when that's happening on DBM. Ready, check. Cat, Shadani. Awesome, let's go. Everyone kind of group up in the center if you're
5,
ranged.
4, 3,
And just kind of learn to
2,
collapse back.
1.
The sea answers my call.
Watch it.
Step in the fire, can't we? Step in the fire, everybody.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Nice job, everybody. Whoever left that one patch up there did a great job.
I'm really good at this game,
Very humble too.
I want to do like that.
Grasp of Frost coming. stacks, everybody. Okay, everybody should be at 0 stacks right now. Get to 0 stacks, spicy.
I got rooted, dude.
Call that out. We have 2 paladins.
Really think I've been running, Captain?
We can
No,
block
the
it.
root gives me stacks, so.
Yeah, like if you call out, we can freedom you, and then you can run over.
You into open waters because out here.
All the fire was gone by then.
It's time we finish this.
Somebody's in a block back here at the entrance.
I hope you don't mind cold.
It's free, everybody. Okay, we're heading towards green, guys. Let's start cleaning these. If you have a broadside, we need to open up that ordnance.
There's an arrow coming through, watch it.
Cannons, fire!
Yikes. Yikes.
Oh boy, everybody.
So that's why it's important for the very beginning. If you
We
get
get it.
broadside.
No, we get it. We get it. We get it, man.
I don't
Just a
get it.
mistake.
Tell me what's up.
So, if you have a broadside, you want to make sure that you get over closer to the green triangle right away. That way, because it's got a shield on it right now. So it's not going to be able to be popped until the broadside is over on top, like kind of what they're doing right now.
So what's broadside?
Arrow.
The purple marker? The purple arrow?
No, so that arrow is something
Yeah.
else, but broadside is kind of like you see like a purple circle over people that they drop, kind of like a. I'll show you if I see it
Chad
again.
has it.
I have it right now.
Oh, that's
No, that's avalanche. That's
Oh.
avalanche.
It still puts that arrow though, but it's purple.
There, kind of like she's got right now.
That's not broadside.
No,
That's not broadside. That's somebody
Siegebreaker
else. Sorry,
Black.
that's Siegebreaker. My apologies.
It puts a purple arrow over your head, and then it drops like a little
It's just a
purple
small
circle
purple
on the
arrow
ground.
with nothing else.
But the biggest thing is we need, as a group, to get over to that first barrel right away. Like, we all need to start heading in that direction, because as soon as she pops at that point, those broadsides happen. So we just need to have those broadsides deposited onto that, on that barrel immediately. That way we can DPS at our leisure when we need to pop it to remove our stacks. But that'll be it for tonight, folks. That was a great run. Great run this week. Mecha, Stormwall, and a number of pulls on Jaina. So Centauri, thanks for coming, man. We appreciate your guided assistance.
No problem, guys. Have a good one.
But it was fun to do this, guys. Tuesday, we'll do our clears again. I would urge you all to look at what you parsed last week and see how you can do to get better. It is essential that as we are getting closer to finishing Heroic, and when we finish Heroic, we are only bringing individuals that are consistently performing. So we really hope that you just take a look at yourselves. So we really want you to focus that on. Another note, we are having a guild meeting sometime next week. I had to cancel tomorrow's meeting. Some schedule conflicts happened, so I apologize. I'll figure out what a good time is going to be for us officers. But again, it's going to be recorded, so if you can't make it, it'll be up for you guys to view at your leisure. Other than that, get your 10 done before reset, and that's it. Good work again.
Times, man.
Something has spooked one of the Brutusos, sending it into a panic. Oh, this chaos is the last thing the city needs. Help the merchants by rescuing the cargo before you get stomped on.
Alright, I'm back. Put this blanket on me, 'cause I'm cold as shit. Oh, that's a cool looking axe. That's a really good transmog already. Ugh. No, that's not.
Spicy. Spicy.
Hey, dude. Again. You don't want you, bro. Need a healer? I'll send him your way. Well, what are you doing, bro?
Dailies.
Besides being fat and eating tacos.
I already did that today.
What kind of Taco Bell?
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, soft, hard. You like it hard. You like a hard taco.
You know me.
Boys. Yeah, we don't even got Taco Bell here, man. Fucking suck. We got I can't even pronounce the fucking name. Fucking Mexicans.
Dude.
Cosadas? That's what
Quesadillas?
almost. I keep calling them too. Quesadillas?
You fucking
No.
Canadians.
Fuck off. America.
Frig off, Rick.
Dude, every time I'm working with one of my buddies, he's got the South Park or the Matt Stone and Trey Parker. America. Fuck yeah. So good, dude. We fucking work to that sometimes. Laugh or oh.
What's so funny about America?
Fuck all, man. I don't know anything about you. You're just weird. You are, specifically.
Nah, bro. I'm pretty normal, actually.
I know. You're pretty straight. No, I've never even been over where you're at. I've been to, like, Cuba. I almost
Fucking
died. I
Cuba?
almost died there. I did. Fucking almost starved to death.
Too much cocaine, not enough food.
Oh, dude, yeah, right. You can't even find it. You'd get put in the fucking jail.
Are you fucking kidding me? In Cuba?
Well, no. Obviously, the Peruvian is there.
Are you talking about food? If you find food, you get put in jail.
No, fuck. You could eat.
It's fucking Cuba.
No, you don't want to ask anyone on the resort though. Look frowned upon. My one buddy was running around. He's been fucking silly, but yeah, they kept calling him fucking Kringo. Dick, or what is it, white boy? What is Kringo? Dickhead or white boy?
It's Gringo, not Kringle.
Pringo. Pringles.
Yo, Pringle. Fucking dumbass.
No. Gringo, Pringo, Kringo, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, there was no luck. Gringo. Yeah, they looked down on us. It was pretty good though. Yeah, I couldn't find bud, couldn't find any powder. I went up with 20 of my friends for my best friend's wedding. It was huge. Like probably 40 people went. The whole airplane was just everyone fucking partying.
Dude, that would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was mind blowing, dude. I've never been out of the country, and it's pretty third world there too. Fucking mind blowing.
Canada or
get wrecked. Fuck off. No man, Cuba. When you land there, it just stunk too. It's just like the driest heat. Just stunk like cigars and pretty dope.
Tacos.
Yeah, no, dude, there was a few chicks that we went with, they almost fucking starved to death. They're real prissy too. Oh my god, I can't eat this. I'm dying for a fucking cheeseburger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, they have a lot of buffets, right? We went to Grand Memories, and the buffets are just like, fuck. Nothing tasted the same. The shrimp tasted different. Everything had this fucking shitty, unique taste. Everything, oh, it was weird. The milk was like thick and pink. Strange.
Some thick milk, eh?
The beer was good though, man. They had the whatever the fuck.
Fucking A.
What up?
I kind of want to do a 10, but I kind of don't.
If you don't, you gotta do it tomorrow.
Dude. I don't have a 10 key.
Just find a group.
Good. I don't even fucking care if it takes an hour. I got an 8 key beat. What do you have?
I have a 9 or something. I forget what it is.
I stole a 405. I can get like I think it's 408, 459, 410 10 key.
I care more about the Titan Residium than I get for the week.
Yeah, dude, you know what's crazy? Go look at that motherfucker, and it's 7,000, dude. 7K for something that you have to pick specifically. Who's gonna farm that? That's like months, bro. Way ahead of themselves. Shit's gonna be obsolete by then. 725. Wish you could buy weapons, man. I know that would suck. Sucks fucking based everything on RNG and not getting fucking anything. Be too.
I even switched combat so you can get a weapon.
Yeah, no, dude, I cried. Actually, when I seen you get that, I was like, you motherfucker. I bet you if I didn't tell you to do that, I would have got that. That's
Probably, yeah.
Butterfly effect. Yeah, I don't know why you can't trade me, dude.
Alright.
Me out.
Gonna
Doesn't
go to
make
bed.
sense.
Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back Tuesday, I think.
No idea there, bud.
Bud. The fuck are you doing?
Anyway, night.